Welcome back, everybody, to the MLG World Finals live from New Orleans, Louisiana. Courage joined by Chance for the green wall matchup of Optic Gaming versus Thrust Nation. Thrust Nation, the new organization owned by Keemstar, showing up this weekend, made it into the pool play. Now struggling against Optic Gaming, they find themselves down 2-0. Chance, you said you don't think they'll want to respawn against OG. You sticking with that?
Well, it is Detroit, so, I mean, I guess that kind of helps, Thrust a little bit. But no, I don't think they're going to be able to take it. Again, all four players from Optic Gaming have taken their turns of looking pretty good. No one being slow at all. Again, the question mark over Karmer's head, well, he is answering the question on Saturday, and I'm assuming all members are going to be able to continue that. I think this is going to be Thrust just taking a beating.
One thing to point out, Scump, prior to this event, made a video. He said, I think we're the best team in Call of Duty and Uplink at the moment. We'll see if they can show that off here in game number 3. If you're just tuning in, a reminder of the gamer tags. Mochilla is playing under MLG Events 5. Lacefield is playing as Moose. Fears is playing as Xylor. And finally, Royalty is playing as Llama. Off the start, we're on board with the Ginger Ninja Scump. He finished 8-1 last game.
Yeah, without a doubt. Very important to mention, all the Optic Gaming gamer tags are correct. Thank God, because they're going to be getting the majority of the kills, or at least that's been the story the whole time. Also, your first team kill already coming in. It looks like Lacefield is going to take down Royalty. No matter, Moch is going to be able to pick up that drone, but, well, all of his teammates are going to die around him. Formal is going to be able to get the second as well. And first offensive push, first thrust gets stopped before they get halfway through school.
There's one player on the flank right now coming from Middle Atlas. I believe that is Royalty right now, who is able to cut down Formal, will stop the aggression. They just have one more player to clean up from Optic Gaming. Scump will fall. Nice defensive hold from Thrust. They're now going to grab that drone and move it towards school.
And there you see the Semtex is coming out in full effect. You were talking about him earlier, and Thrust is using them once again. Of course, not as many as we've seen on Parliament Uplink, but nonetheless kind of interesting to see whether they'll use stunts. Sometimes even the EMPs coming out on Uplink, but nope, going to go for the explosions.
Oh, absolutely. Well, guys, I want to do something here. Optic Gaming up 2-0 in this series. I want to hop into a Turtle Beach team chat with Optic Gaming to see how they sound going up against Thrust.
I'm pushing down ramp. I'm down ramp. I got two. It's like back box on me.
I got
Nice. Last guy, push it, garage. Push it. Shit, I'm already here. Block it. Wait, you got me. Nice. You gotta get it. We're good.
Oh, he spawned him.
Wow, he's there.
All good.
You got three there.
Three in back box.
Fuck, they're all there.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
I need a back box.
One's back box right now. Right. Back box window. One in the garage window.
He's pushed up middle.
And one's blue stairs as well.
School stairs. Go steps, dead.
One fire window.
Two fire.
Nice.
Another one fire. One shot back box. In fire.
Fire one shot
side.
also.
Pit, I'm pushing him.
The 15ing in again. Are you ready? Garage.
Two guys. One more stuff.
Bottom garage window.
Nice,
I got
nice. 3.
One more school stairs. Last guy. Fire. Last guy.
You gotta get me.
Oh, he pre-fired you? Oh, yeah.
He pushing main room.
He's pushing.
I'm going back to lockers.
One shot, top box.
Lockers, one shot.
Two pit.
Lockers, one shot.
Made it.
Push up, one shot on me. Bust up, got him. Ball guy.
School stairs.
Yeah, school steps.
Lockers, one shot.
Dead. Another one main. Last guy main.
Lockers, absolute. Lockers still. Lockers.
Amos, one.
Yeah, Ian, if you kill him, I'll kill him.
Garage.
One's still main room.
Garage and weak trailer. Watch your back.
Main room.
Yo, ball's going.
Another one. Two mid street going school stairs. Another one.
One more.
Great.
Sidewalk, dead 3. Last guy.
Lockers.
He's in
Watch
lockers.
out.
Going back to main room. Someone get him.
I got him. All right. Yo, push forward.
I'm at elbow. I'm already at their base.
Back
trailer.
Looking bottom garage. No bottom wall. Bottom wall dead. Last guy. You see his hardware. He's bottom garage.
Ian.
Yeah.
Push the garage. I'm pushing
Nice,
garage.
Damon.
It's ambulance also. He's inbox.
Backstage.
I can grab new. I got it.
Go.
Side green.
You can pass to me.
Nice.
I threw it to the base. He's one to hotel, yeah. Hotel,
He's on me. Back trailer.
One shot.
Another same spot.
I need a ball. Oh my god.
All good. That's two dead.
Two there.
Yeah.
I'm pushing garage.
Two dead. He threw upon or 15.
They're all garage.
I'm in garage window.
Get two garage. Oh my god.
I need the window.
One small door right now. And one
Pit dead.
Nice. Another one there.
One more. Gonna be small door.
Fire window. Oh shit.
One over wall. Two guys garage. One's in pit still.
I got nade at main room.
All good. I spawned green.
In main. Dead.
I'm nading main.
Another one pushing.
I double naded main. One got me from school steps. I got one in main. Last two are in main. Last guy's in main also. That's him.
I'll get him.
Is he dead?
No, he's about to be.
Nice.
Garage one, Orion. Weak.
Yeah, I almost got
He's
him.
back box,
Back box, guys. Back box,
Inside
guys.
here.
Going front box. He's lying there front box.
All right, everyone slay.
He's on you, Seth.
Drop
One
the
half
ball,
wall as
slay.
well.
Drop the ball, slay.
Half wall as well. In blue. In blue, one shot.
Watch out. I got him.
Nice,
I got
good shit,
blue.
let's go.
Ambulance.
Back box,
Yeah,
back
two,
box.
two.
Back box,
Another one behind me, orange
Yeah,
base.
he's orange crate.
I got ball.
Alright, one's on the 18.
No. Slay this out. Pass.
Orange crate
I got
dead.
him.
One more bottom
Watch out. I
garage.
naded your front.
Bottom garage.
Buy me.
Yeah, and one came out garage window, dude.
Got him.
I'm in
I'm
the
trying
back
to.
hotel.
Yeah, I tried to slay. Damien, get the ball. Kill that guy.
Nice,
Pass.
last guy
Pass.
statue.
On
Oh,
there.
Get the ball quick.
Play the one. Play
Get
the
the
one.
one,
Play the one.
get the one.
Nice.
I got it. Another two aim. One winning garage.
Top their base. Base head.
Nice.
More probably on me.
Yeah, there's probably one more. Or they're all
Fire.
garage.
Fuck. He pushed me.
I'm nading main.
I got to the guy garage.
Main.
And you can see there the communication from Optic Gaming. Something to point out. Karma right now, 9 and 11, you know, nothing too flashy, but all 3 points from him. You saw the pass from Crim6 earlier on, the praise from Crim6. Great play, Damon, great play. He got the dunk in. There's no kills there, right? He just went on the flank chance, but it's the heads-up smart play from Karma that you don't see in the scoreboard screen after the game. It's a big reason why he finds himself on this Optic Gaming roster. At the half, it's 3-1 Optic Gaming, 5 minutes away from closing out the series 3-0.
Yeah, without a doubt, and you bring up the fact that Karma was 9 and 11, well, now sitting at 9 and 12. Well, he started out pretty slow. I think he was 4 and 10, and then he went on like a 5 streak, and that allowed them to get that 1-point play in. But we were on board with him the entire time. He's probably stayed alive for like a solid minute, just weaving in back and forth. But great comms pretty much the whole way through. Probably my favorite part about was they called him out, and they were like, "Is he dead?" And Crim6 said, "No, but he's about to be." 2 seconds later, picks up the kill. All the confidence in the world. And personally, I just think that's hilarious.
Well, you heard it there from Chance. The communication pretty good from Optic Gaming. Off the start of this half, Thrust now on the, well, less preferred side. We'll see if they're able to mount the comeback in these final 5 minutes. Karma flying around the middle. The map, he picks up 1 kill. Scump now at 18 and 14 on a 4 streak. The drone hasn't been picked up yet, but Karma hits another hip fire to drop Fears right there. Optic Gaming on the offensive. They just have 3 players to beat.
Yeah, without a doubt. Also, another thing that Optic Gaming has been pretty good at, which again, you kind of go back and hear in the comms, when they need an opportunity to slay more, you see, hey, put the drone down, we need to pick up the drone and slay more, or put the drone down, slay more, and Karma's done exactly that twice, and you can see that resulted in another 2-point play. Karma went on a 4 streak, Formal on a 3, and Crim6, of course, being able to get that dunk in. Of course, now you see it is going to be Fears that was trying to make something happen, chucking that drone into the opponent's base, but so far, there are only a few people pushing in from yellow, and it looks like Optic Gaming is prepared for the rotation.
Formal made that entire dunk possible. He pushed up middle street. He got the kill with the AR on the player back trailer. He then pinched the people that were inside of that back locker's hallway. Once he did that, you saw Karma push in with full confidence and knowledge of where the final player was remaining. Optic Gaming dunked it in. They're now up 5-1. And you can see right now Mochilla 9 and 19. Not the performance they need from one of their veteran players on their squad. Struggling to say the least. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. He needs to step it up big time if they want to come back.
Yeah, without a doubt. And Scump is going to get cut down in school, of course. That was what Scump likes to do most, pushing out those spawns. But, of course, now it is going to be Lacefield with that drone in hand. Royalty was able to pick up 2, giving a little bit of clearance. And it looks like Lacefield has a run if he can just get past Karma. That is not going to be the case. That drone's still down a precarious spot. And it looks like it is going to be a player, Moch, that's going to be able to pick it up. But, again, Crim6 able to make that defensive stop. Optic Gaming, again, we talked about how they were a clutch team, able to make the defensive stand like it's nothing.
Well, they're going to reset that drone. They're going to get control of middle map yet again. Any second that goes by right now just favors Optic Gaming even more. Look at the aggression from Crim6 all the way in the opposing team. Spawn, Formal in control of grabbing that drone. And who's that flanking through Green Alley? He could make a mess out of the opposing Thrust lineup right now. That's Karma. Wasn't able to pick up a kill. He's just going to back off. His teammate did die up in school, so smart decision to play his life right there.
Yeah, without a doubt, Optic Gaming definitely going to be able to make a play with the drone now. They got pretty much 4 down in a row. Karma's going to pass that up to his teammate Crim6, and well, able to get that dunk. You see a player ended up spawning up in school, and the rest of the team is spawned up in green, but not going to make a difference for Thrust. The split spawn not going to help them at all. Optic Gaming had the lead going into the good side, and they're trying to take full advantage of it now. Of course, Lacefield trying to make moves with the drone, but he's going to get cut down before he can run to safety for his teammates. Now Crim6 is going to be on a 3 streak. He's going to get taken down, but no matter. Formal, again, all players for Optic Gaming, once again, have had their time to shine getting hot. Nonetheless, they've been in full control the entire time.
That's the perfect way to put it, Chance. Right now, Optic Gaming outslaying their opponents by about 18 kills. Thrust struggling to match the slaying power of Optic Gaming, and this is something we saw very similar to Game 1. In that hard point, it was tied after the first 6 hard points. In this game, it was very close at the half, and then in the second half of both of those games, Optic Gaming has begun to run away with it right now. They're up by 3 possessions. And there's still a minute and a half remaining. They can do even more damage. They have been relentless with middle map control. Formal's having a field day. Top middle Atlas with the bow, and right now, you can see Fears and Mochilla struggling to match their slaying power. Mochilla now 11 and 26, almost triple negative.
Oh, God. And you saw right there, Scump was trying to go for the flank. Formal was trying to get the pass to him. Bounces off the ball. Potentially going to be a costing mistake because now it's going to be Royalty with the rest of his team picking up kills behind him. He's going to be able to get the dunk in. Now Thrust is going to need to rally this. Technically, they do at the time. It's only a 2-possession game, and they have a minute to work with, but they're going to have to get an insane amount of kills back to back to back. Of course, Lacefield still putting on the pressure with that drone. It looks like he thought about going for the 1-point toss, and then he got confused. He hesitated, and they paid the price. Crim6, Karma, and Formal each able to pick up a kill. You see Formal is taking that to the back of the spawn. He's just going to wait until his teammates call out, hey, get that reset. He's going to toss it out, and they're just going to waste all the time in the world.
That's 8 more seconds that Optic Gaming just saved by having Formal push towards the back of their portal with the drone. There's a pass coming in from Thrust. Unfortunately, gets blocked by the blue wall. Scump is still there. Nades coming in. There's those Semtex that I talked so much about. 3 players beginning to hunt down the likes of Lacefield. He gets in the 1-point toss. Still a 2-possession game. I don't see this happening at all. The drone in the hands. That is going to do it with that reset. Optic Gaming take the series 3-0. Honestly, making it look quite easy, Chance, over Thrust. Thrust doing a fantastic job coming out of that open bracket. Unfortunately, though, cannot beat one of the best teams in the world on the main stage.
Well, even then, Thrust, as soon as they got out of that open bracket, they ran into TK. They were looking good right off the bat. But TK, down 0-2, made a 3-0 sweep for the comeback. And then since then, everyone has been running over Thrust. Well, Optic Gaming taking that full force. So Thrust lost all the momentum that they had. Optic Gaming taking advantage of that and building their own. But again, huge improvements from what we saw over yesterday. Not that they did poorly yesterday, but again, have not dropped the map today. All players going positive pretty much every single game type. I know the search was exactly the same in the hard point. Well, they got a 100-point victory. OG's back on top.
Optic Gaming in their pool 4-0, finishing absolutely perfectly. The fans hold them at high expectations while they make it come true. Great stuff from OG, and I don't think that's going to be the end of Thrust. We'll see what they do later on in today's matches. So much more action going on for Chance and I on the main stage. We're going to throw it over to the analysts to hear their thoughts on the series. Guys, take it away.
Thank you, Chance. Thank you, Jack. Spencer joined by Puckett and Mr. X. Optic Gaming look like they're back on track to where they should be, Matt.
Yes. I mean, they didn't look good yesterday. Today they come in, they win that match. I'm worried about Karma. Looked like he hit his head in a light there when he was exiting. I don't know.
Dude, I almost hit my head on that light, too.
Yeah, he just ran straight into the light.
It's a low-hanging light, man.
Karma's gotten taller since you last seen him.
Yeah.
Probably
True.
not.
I mean, you expected the series to go that way. Optic looks like they're starting to click a little bit better, but I'm interested to see how it goes in championship bracket for them.
I did not expect it to be a 3-0. I thought we might see a little bit more fight out of Thrust. We talked about their potential. We went through the roster talking about each of the players.
They have a solid squad.
Optic Gaming is back in the teamwork.
Yeah.
And I think that was kind of the big difference maker. Thrust definitely could not compete in those respawns.
I think that's something that is going to happen. You know, you look at Optic Gaming, how long they've been a team for. Thrust, of course, I don't want to say thrown together for this event, but they haven't been teaming that long. They're not going to be able to out-chemistry Optic Gaming. They were really relying on, I think, maybe coming in as a bit of a dark horse. Optic not really playing them before, not knowing what they're going to do.
They have some talented players.
Definitely.
I mean, we've seen what Royalty can do. I know Lacefield, a lot of people high on him coming into this event. Obviously, Mochilla, very talented player with the AR himself. So I think this is kind of the result you expected. Probably a little bit closer, maybe like Puckett said, but I mean, Optic Gaming, one of the stronger teams. I actually think, no, from what we've seen, I still think probably FaZe and Denial still look stronger, right?
I would say, honestly, yeah. It's crazy as it is to say, Denial. I was actually having a conversation on Twitter with someone who was talking about, you know, Denial, how's that changed with replays? Do they look significantly better with Classic? And the guy was like, well, you know, Classic he's not that much of a factor. It's like, well, actually,
Like,
he is.
As much as I love replays, and I
love replays,
to say that it was a huge improvement, it's been a huge improvement.
It has.
Every time I feel like we come to an event, Classic's team ends up playing in the semifinals on Sunday, and you don't really mention it too much. I mean, MW towards the end of Ghost, right? We never talked about them going to any events. And then Elevate, when he was on them, pretty consistent. So I think Classic's a big addition for Dom.
Oh, huge addition. And you look at the slaying he's adding as well. It's just helping this team so much. And I have to agree with you. I think right now they look like one of the strongest, if not, you know, up there with the
They haven't dropped the
strongest
map.
right? They genuinely do look great. I was speaking to Slasher after the last game. He was like, bro, I don't understand how we're doing this. I've been at school, like school started again. We haven't really been practicing that much. It's been the other three grinding.
They're
and I'm just kind
laughing
of
while
filling in.
they play.
Yeah, they're literally
So,
just having fun.
but is their pool significantly easier? It was
Their pool's a
Pool
bit
C
easier. Yeah.
easier than what
Pool
we've
is a
seen.
bit easier.
Pool C
in
was
Pool
easier than
B
Pool
for
A?
FaZe and Pool A for Optic Gaming.
I think Pool A was by far and away.
Infuse was pretty good.
Fuse was
I guess,
shockingly
actually,
strong.
yeah.
We didn't know
fair
how
enough.
good Infuse would be. You didn't know what to expect at TK. I guess coming in, I mean, I guess so. I guess you knew what was going
Let's
to happen.
make it.
But, I mean, coming in, you looked at Pool A. It was a decent test for
Okay,
Optic
fair.
Gaming. And Thrust is a pretty good team to get thrown into it. So I don't think it was like a cakewalk.
Top 3 seeds, though, undefeated.
Yeah.
No one's struggling. No surprises here. So we kind of know how the bracket is going to most likely shake out, at least for our top squads.
Right.
Where is everyone else going to fall? We were talking to Swanee out here. He was watching the games with us, and he's like, I think we're going to end up 4th. Unfortunately, we have
Yeah,
a
they
long
lost again.
road ahead of us in the losers bracket.
Can we just talk about that for a second? I'm so surprised. They look to me, on paper, the strongest European team. You look at the lineup they have, you know, finally, if you remember X Games, I was saying, oh, I'd love to see Matt Cat and Swanee play together. Matt Cat carried TCM back at X Games, and of course, Swanee was doing some analysis work with us. I was like, if these two play together, that's going to be a great team. But it just doesn't seem to be
Or the
clicking right
way,
now, which is
for the
so
way you have to
surprising.
play AW now, they just don't have the right group of players. I mean, it's just kind of how
But
it is.
it
They
seems
have,
so weird that they were dominating over in Europe, and then they've come over here, and
it's a much
like
different
roles-
game here than it is
Roles
in
have
Europe.
been reversed. It's
It's a much
just weird.
different game here than it is in Europe. They don't have that player like Scump who's just going
The
to be
explosive.
in your face all game long,
Right.
going positive and just putting a number. They don't have it. I mean, Mad Cat, he's explosive, but he's more of just kind of like a roam around slayer. Swanee can put up big numbers, but he's statue with the AR. For this game, they just don't have the right composition of players.
Interesting. Of course, that's Vitality, a team that is going to be deep in the losers bracket.
Oh,
but we're still going to
they got
find
a long
out
day ahead of them.
who
I
is
mean, they
going
can't
to
go
make
any
it through
deeper.
to the winners bracket. Optic's going to be going through. Denial's through. FaZe is going through. Is Elevate going to be at the top of their group?
Nope. I think Envy
I think
probably
Envy
comes
clinches
out
that
on
with
top
that.
in that one.
Yeah.
Envy, I mean, Goonjar's back.
Right? I'm really surprised. I honestly
Take a real long
Elevate to
vacation.
come top, but hey, man, doesn't matter. He's back. That's
Yeah.
what counts. Judd as well, looking good. Really, I'm very impressed and quite surprised by that Team Envious, but that big win against Elevate, big grudge match, man. They're going to feel real good about that. But when you put this Envy squad against, let's say, Denial, FaZe or Optic Gaming, Chris, can you really see them putting up that much of a fight? You look as if you want to say they can.
I didn't think that. You said it last night. You're like, Elevate is going to 3-0 Envy.
I
Did not
honestly
happen.
thought they would.
Did not happen. If JCap plays well, they hang with Denial. If
Okay.
JCap plays great, they hang with FaZe. No, they don't. They get 3-1 by Optic and FaZe, to be honest.
Envy's had some teams in the past that were just kind of like thrown together like last minute. I feel like this one was kind of thrown together. Like I go back to COD Champs for Ghost, right? Where they almost couldn't really find the caliber of players to play with, and they end up putting a great team together. They make a run all the way through losers, get second. This is an NV team that last minute it was some players, you know,
Just seems to work for
TCM they had nobody except for Jerd on the roster. Goonjar, they kind of just plucked him out of nowhere. They make this team and they look pretty good, so you don't know.
All right, well, we'll still have to find out what's going to happen in Group D. Lots more matches still going down, not only here on the main stage, also Bravo. We also have the winners bracket kicking off here around 4:30, guys, so stay tuned for that. We'll see you on the other side of this break.